What? Why would I have my face? Why am I doing the front-facing camera first? Well, hey, everybody. Hi, it's so good to see you. Welcome to my beautiful beige void, coming to you from the lovely North Hollywood, California, like Hollywood, but with more heat and less human waste on the ground. I got a lot going on today. I'm going to show you guys off some stuff that I got at the Star Trek convention in Las Vegas. Some stuff I'm going to be giving away at like Mint on Cards, stuff like that. We're also going to be giving away these two PSA cards, one for you sports dorks, a Victor Wembanyama rookie card graded, as well as a the Spider-Man here. So we're going to go through commenters. I have a whole list of a way we're going to do that. I'm actually going to flip my camera around right now so you can see. I'm going to hit it again. There we go. So you can see I have right here. This is the Patreon that I had put together with all the links. And this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different links. So I'm going to actually go to a random number generator. I'm going to go to a random number generator later on in this episode, and I'm going to draw. David saying, looking hot, want to hang out later. First off, I am hot. It's 1,000 degrees in here. But also, David, I believe you are coming to Mint on Card, if that's correct. So, heck yeah. We're doing that contest to give stuff away. I think there's not a lot of people that actually entered. So, chances of winning very, very high. As a heads up, feel free to like enter like all the stuff that I do. It's free. It has to be for Patreon. So like when I'm going to be giving stuff away, I'm going to do that. Zach saying seems like it seems like a lot of effort to go all in order to say Zach won. Well, yeah, I'm going to do that. Full disclosure. I will make it very honest. So I want to show you guys a couple of things. This I actually don't think I got to show you. That I got from San Diego Comic-Con from my friend Juan Gedeon. You can see right here my cool friend Juan Gedeon. He's done the show and he did this mixed sticker platform. Funny story. Every time I went to his table, he was not there, so I literally had to like steal these off of his table and like message him and be like, "I owe you for stickers. I'm gonna send these to you." It's just I liked all four of these stickers right here. The Donatello, the Wolverine, Venom, and the Dark Knight there. These are actually really cool. I met these. So there's these guys right here, Lost Worlds Brewing. They make Star Trek themed beers, and the guy actually donated some coasters because we were like, oh yeah, we're looking for stuff to give away at Mint on Card, and he's like, oh, I got something for you. He's like, if you have Star Trek fans, you guys can have some of these coasters. Normally he sells them. He actually donated them to us because it's smart. Like, if somebody likes Star Trek and they have these coasters, they might buy the beer. So that is El Celdo. Good to see you as well. Just in time for dinner break. Now, here's the thing is sometimes I like really obscure, wonderful things, and I like to have them. And so at the Star Trek convention, I saw some things that I thought would be really fun and funny to give away at Mint on Card. So a couple things fun. First off, this was Michelin Sisti had donated this. Hi, you can see me. This is an autographed Ferengi character here, tall. And he had done that, and he made that donation, which we were very excited about, as well as this one, which I think is really, really funny. Yeah, I went to a Star Trek convention. I went to Star Trek Vegas right after I went to San Diego Comic-Con. Sleep is overrated, Joe. I also got this one. I thought this was really... Star Trek Voyager here. I thought this was really funny because this is clearly like she signed this when she was a child. And for some reason, I find children having to autograph things very funny. I thought that was just very funny. So yeah. And Exploding Runes saying, oh, Naomi Wildman. I'm guessing that's the name of the character. I've never watched Voyager. I'm really sorry. While I was at the Star Trek convention, this next thing I got specifically because the woman was very kind, very nice, very pleasant. We had a nice conversation, and I bought this for my good friend Tom Ryman. Hey, Taffet is here, you guys. My current cool friend is here. I got this for Tom Ryman because I thought it was just like really funny. But I got him this autographed Sindel from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, 8 by 10. This woman, super. I wish I could remember her name off the top because I can't read the Clichetta Varda or whatever. But she was the nicest woman I've ever like, and I just told her I was like, I love Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It's so beautifully and gloriously campy. I saw it in the theater, and obviously as a kid, I did not like it, and as I have gotten older, I have liked it for very different reasons. She was very kind, very sweet, and yeah. So David's saying the same thing. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is awful and amazing, sort of like Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi. So yeah, and I did say I might actually send this to Tom's child for her wall, the Mortal Kombat Annihilation Sindel autograph. So that one I'm not giving away other than as a gift. Now, another thing that I just came across, and this is more sort of because of like the, what I do or whatever. I came across some stuff, some card pages here where they weren't charging very much. Ooh, pardon the nudity there from the Olivia cards. So of like Star Wars Galaxy from '93, and also these bio cards from the Transformers. I believe these are re-releases because this one says 2001, and this one says copyright 1982. But I sincerely doubt. I sincerely doubt that these both would be, 20 years apart here. But I grabbed those. Yeah, we'll cover that. Olivia likes a little bit of nudity sometimes. The Olivia cards I'm most likely going to have signed. I love these Star Wars Galaxy portrait cards, as well as these concept art cards. I actually really love those. You got some Macquarie there. Star Wars Galaxy really did bring sort of like the new kind of art. Another Macquarie there. Yeah, this Lando is absolutely gorgeous. And like they looked when I grabbed them, like if you look at the cards, like they look, I mean, the top left corner, but like so corners you get little tiny little nips, but that's not on all of them. So this would probably grade an 8 because the corners aren't great. But like I feel like there were a couple tens in here. So I'm gonna go over them, take a look, and see what I can do about maybe finding some grades. Now let me see. I want to organize these better because here we go. Okay, so more Space War cards, more Star Wars Galaxy. Some of the ones that I really enjoy here, but like the Lucas birthday one. I love this Christmas one. Might get this graded to go up during Christmas. So yeah, this is I believe an early version of Jabba the Hutt. But yeah, so really crisp looking cards. I really love Star Wars Galaxy. Star Wars Galaxy is always like, we got Han in Carbonite, Dale Keown peeing himself on a live stream while he was complaining about diversity. I don't know if you guys knew that. Dale Keown, great Hulk artist, very talented artist and stuff like that. But man, he went comics gatey in a not great way. But still very talented, very talented. These, I gotta be honest with you, I've never actually seen this set. These Marvel cards here. They're definitely from the period of my blindest of blind spots. I think they're called QFX. These have been sitting. So this Scarlet Witch, we'll probably end up getting that to Emily Rem, who is a Scarlet Witch, big Scarlet Witch fan, Ghost Rider. They look kind of neat. It's Marvel Premium QFX, and I have another one right here. So Sabretooth, Hellstorm, Jubilee. Well, we know that's going to Dre. So yeah, it is in the 90s. You can see that it's actually what they're doing drawings over real backgrounds. So you see like Deathlock is outside of like a power plant or something like that, and they kind of drew him over. What do I think of these cards? I think they're not great, but I also think they're very funny. And very fun and an interesting sort of view of this era of trying to stay alive, which I thought was just really interesting. On top of that, I found there's one here that it's like really beat up, but it's Spider-Boy Fantastic Adventure number 15. Yeah, Magneto with the DMV. Uh, Joe, I didn't want to be the one to say it. I thought the reboot. Yeah, it's not great. But these that I just came across are really cool. So, Universal Monsters Illustrated. And so these are tops, they're chromed. And these are just really friggin' gorgeous. And you can see, you're going to recognize some of the artists throughout here. I'm actually going to turn this around because this is actually blowing me away. Look at this one right here. A Creature from the Black Lagoon, but drawn by Todd McFarlane. I do not recall ever seeing this right here. So we have another black and white, but if you see, look, it's all chromed out. And a Joe Quesada Wolfman. So we look on the back, right? So Gary Garami, 1994. So this right here looks like a checklist of sorts. So it seems like M1, Monster Chrome 1. So these are, looks like they might be inserts as well. So like as illustrated by Todd McFarlane, Horror Glow Chase card. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Monster Chrome. You know, as illustrated by Joe Quesada. So these are like really fascinating. So it looks like this one's Stelfreeze that did the Wolfman. The Invisible Man is done by Bill Sienkiewicz. I just noticed that. Mark McCreary. So we have Mark Chiarello doing the Frankenstein. And it looks like so title card, sequence art. So this will tell you who the artists are of these. So this one looks like it's drawn by Hugh Fleming. So there it is. Yeah, Taffeta, I know you're a big Monster fan, so we have that as well. These are really, really great. And on top of that, now we have some classic-looking Monster cards. So we see that. We see the creature. We see the Metaluna Mutant from This Island Earth. And the Incredible Shrinking Man. These are actually numbered, so these are parts of the set that we can see here. But I love that they actually give Basil Gogos, Basil, Basil. Joe Smith, what did you do getting in our Basil section? You combo breaker. Back to Basil. And Joe Smith, combo breaker. These were really, really cool. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with these. Some of them I'm sure I'll send away to get graded. Some of them I'm sure I'll send out to patrons and friends and things like that. But just really, really cool stuff. So I'm a huge fan of that. At the Star Trek convention, I actually came across some very interesting stuff. First off, I came across this. There was this guy that had cards, and he just... so a PSA 7, Runes is saying someone's selling that creature as a PSA 7 for 50. We'll see if they'll actually get it. But right here, this is a Star Trek the card game. It's by Fleer, which is weird because the popular Star Trek card game was actually the Next Generation by Decipher. So this right here, and I was very confused because it's Fleer Skybox, right? These are actually a collection of starter decks. Just saying, yeah, get a very famous artist to sign the checklist. Very funny. So these are starter decks. I got 12 starter decks. Unfortunately, that's not enough for me to mail out to everybody on my Patreon list, but just one starter deck would be that. I got like such a good deal on this. So they were saying the MSRP was $8.95 a deck. So we're looking at 12 decks. So you're looking at about $100. And I think the guy sold it to me for 10. And he also sold me this box of boosters for 10. So I theoretically have a game that I could play. I do look forward to maybe doing a break with these. The original series is not something I know a lot about. It is a black spot for me. I was actually telling a friend of mine recently about blank spots. And, there's that. What isn't a blank spot is right here. I got this Star Trek. This is the Master Series, so it's all original art compositions. Look for random effect dimensional spectra cards, and this actually covers the original, the motion picture, but also TNG and Deep Space Nine. So I am really excited to open these. These are going to be a really, really fun break that I'm very, very excited about. Now, on top of that, I don't like doing videos without breaks, so we can do a little break before we do the drawing, and then the drawing is up next. I have either the rest of this blaster of Garbage Pail Kids that will, right here, that were sent to us by our good friend Walker. But I also have this WandaVision blaster still sealed that we can open. I like opening WandaVisions when I have extra time. I will continue talking as you guys tell me in the comments what you want me to open. Do we want me to watch? Do you want me to open Garbage Pail Kids? And that looks asymmetrical, right? That doesn't look fair. So why don't we do this? Let's do this. Let's move those. Which one should I open here? The Garbage Pail Kids or the WandaVision? You tell me which one as I figure out, the decisions. God, these are so cool, though. Yeah, I'm going to go over these with a fine-tooth comb and see if there's any that are worth grading. So we have one Wanda and one GPK, another Wanda. So Wanda's ahead by one small vote. Some of you are just not, you guys aren't participating in the vote, and that's fine. You don't have to. So right now it's Wanda. I'll give you guys another 10 seconds or so from when this would process. Oh, it's 2-2. Okay, well, someone break the tie. Next person I see breaks the tie. Breaks the tie. So we'll see who that is going to be. Garbage Pail Kids from Zach. There it is. It is going to be Garbage Pail Kids. So we've opened these before. This is the Kids at Play one. And then Runes came in with Wanda. It's too late. It got broken. Runes, you showed up too late. So these have, usually the hits in here are, it's like the booger border, which is, we have the booger borders. There should be one per pack, I think, of a booger border. So we have Claude Machine. I used to be so good at these. D&D. That'll be really good. Twisty Christie. You see our booger card coming up. Hue Finder, like Viewfinder. Hey, what's this one going to be? Helium Liam. They could have just called it Helium. They didn't need to repeat it like that. We have Mr. Beastie Boyd. So let's say Mr. Beast reference, which is a very interesting, good for him that he gets to be in there. Oh, Toy Brock. So this is actually the guy. And Taffeta said GPK too. Disguised guy in the Groucho glasses and telephone. So we simply love to see that. Let's see what we got here. Sculpted. Little food sculpture there. Tate Ball. Oh, that's sick. I like this one a lot. I don't know why I like this one so much, but I really do. Ooh, we got a P variant. Connected Connor. This is great. God, these guys are so talented. Kate Board. Hey. And like, who's our P variant? This is like the more rare one. And it's Percy Prince. Sure. 3D printer. That's fun. That wasn't a waste of a, and Tip Top. Leaky Lita, Kinetics, not okay. And Surprise Surrey, GPK Surprise. So that's like I'm guessing that's like a Kinder scenario here. Yeah, the D&D one is really cool also. And again, these cards are coming to you if you want me to throw them in there. So Kate Board, non-booger variant. So we got the booger and the non-booger variant. So again, these cards will be able to come to you if you remember patreon.com/JeffMay and you're on any of the rookie card tiers. Funko, like Funko. Wind Up Troy. Oh, this one's sick. Little atom bomb, all this stuff. Exaggerated Eloise in the booger variant there, getting a sick caricature done. Mixie Mickey, me and my co-producer of Mint on Card, Lisa Harden, did a caricature at Star Trek, and I had me be the Nixon on Bender's body, but with my head instead of Nixon's. So it's like my head in a jar on Bender's body. And she's like an Andorian or something like that. I don't know. Looks like me being in there saying I'm late. What did I miss? I'm assuming that is Dre. Yep, there it is. Hide and Seek, Swingin' Sally, Cupped Cooper. We have Boxed Bow. Oh my God, I'm seeing double. 4 Jeffs. Dre coming in from the Jeff May account there. We love to see that. Rebellious Ryan doing an unboxing video. That is what we like to refer to as irony. Ryanery. Dre is back now in his own account. Thanks, Dre. I hope you liked it on the other account, Dre. I hope you liked. Broken Bradley. Neil Armstrong. What is going on? Because he played Red Rover and destroyed everybody. I got it. Stacked Stella. Man, love that. And Sticky Mickey. They just did little people and they just gave them boogers. Garbage Pail Kids, everybody. Was on there to post the Jeff Has Cool Friends episode earlier this week. Dre, thank you so much. Always good. And also, everybody, give a big shout out to Dre Alvarez. Today is his anniversary, and I actually would like to know why the hell he is watching this right now. Scotty Screen Time, Sid and Spin, Dire Swing, Diecast Carry. I was very excited and very lucky that I got to spend a little bit of time with Dre and his family while they were here. Harry Hookup, excuse me. Toy Can Ken. Just looks like a garbage pail kid. Hatchy Kathy. And Horseshoe Drew. All right, so look at that. Now, so here's what we're gonna do. So now I have to give away, some cards. So we're going to do that. And what I'm gonna do is I will put them out here. So this is what you are going to get in the mail. Probably, you might get some stickers and stuff like that, but these are definitely coming to you through the mail. So what I'm going to do is I have the 7 YouTube videos that Dre linked on the Patreon thing. And by the way, you can go to my Patreon and you don't have to pay to be a part and participate in certain things. Like I post public things on there a lot, but it is like the place where people get the most information from me. So feel free to head on over to patreon.com/JeffMay. And while of course I would love for you to sign up for an actual tier, you don't have to. You can actually just show up and be a free member, and then you can get stuff like when I'm posting these events and blah, blah, blah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan up to this random number generator that is just riddled with a car thing, with a car ad. Can we see this? Can I like focus on it? Maybe I can bring it closer. So that says 1 to 100, but I'm actually going to change it to 1 to 7 because there are 7 YouTube videos. You can see up here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all the ones that I sent the PSA grading in for. YouTube's taking off, Jeff's buying them. So we're going to generate this number, and it is a 5. So I'm going to go from left to right up here. This is just how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go left to right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the original episode of I Must Break You, I believe. So this is the Marvel Universe Series 1. I Must Break You rookie card, 1990-92 top shelf DC and Marvel cards. Okay, so this was originally done on April 26th of last year. And I apologize that if you can't see that. Okay, so we're going to go to comments, and then however many comments there are, I'm going to then plug that number into the random number generator, and we're going to just go right in there. So let's take a look at what we got down at the comments after all the suggestions. We have only 4 comments. So we have 4 comments that went through. We had Cold Cup of Joe, who I believe is in there. Right. We have Exploding Runes. There we go. Kelly addressing the Gem Mint 9. Zach saying that every saga has a beginning, and it's so cool to see how far we've come in such a short time. So we picked the first ever episode. That's how I organized it. And then Cloudsy420 said, good stuff, bud. Fun rip. Thanks for sharing. New sub. Have a good weekend. Really nice guy. So here we go. So it's 4. So all I'm going to do is go back to this random number generator. I do not need this ad for PSA. We're good. I'm a member. So we're at 1 through 4, and then we're going to get that and then count to see who's going to get these cards, as well as maybe a little bit more. Number 3. So whoever the third comment was, and it is 1, 2, 3. It is Zach. Zach Yates is a congratulatory gentleman over in New Zealand. You're lucky I'm already mailing something to you, or else I might have had to disqualify you because I didn't want to have to spend $55 to give away 2 cards in shipping here. So Zach, congratulations. Zach, you are going to get these as well as the package that is long overdue for you from the sponsored from somebody had sponsored Zach and asked me how much it would cost to ship to him, and we worked out a deal where Zach's getting a package in the mail. Zach did comment. To be fair, Zach did comment on every single video that I have posted, and it would be great is if you did too, because that really helps me in the algorithm as I'm trying to regrow this gosh darn channel after we shifted over from the @Hey There Jeffro to Jeff Has Cool Cards. So Zach, you're going to be getting these in here. The package is going to be a bit aggressive, it seems, as it comes in here. But we'll make sure we get all of this stuff to you, and I will make sure I label it and get it off in your direction as well. You know what I'll do? I'll put these in this very special box right here. So hey, if you are watching and you are subscribed and all that, I really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. Just hit subscribe, the notifications bell. It's all free, and it does so much for me. I'm thinking about doing more, like at the end of the month, maybe another giveaway where I could give away like certain cards that I pulled, or maybe even like 1 month I'll do like an anniversary of like, somebody gets a free rookie card tier, or they'll get their rookie card tier reimbursed or something. I don't know. Burrito commenting. Good to see you, Burrito. I actually have your end. So, spoiler alert for those of you that are not aware, I have been putting the packages for this month together. So you can see all of last month's cards are in there, organized in the organizer, and then all of the envelopes with which I use to organize everybody's information. It is a kind of jacked up way I stay organized, but it's organized nonetheless. Zach saying, aside from the Triumph, really great, really enjoyed seeing those Star Wars cards. Jealous of the Mint on Card folk. That's right. If you are in Southern California, head on over to Mint on Card tonight at Blast from the Past on beautiful Magnolia in Burbank, California. I got lots of cool stuff. I know some people are coming, and I have cards that I'm giving them as well. But hey, you guys are absolutely the best. You know what? Well, why don't we do that? Oh God, nobody wants that. Hey, you guys have been so absolutely fantastic, and I really, really appreciate that you are here. Sorry that I'm all Southern California sweaty and sleeveless and armpity. Don't put the heart. Don't hit the heart emoji when you see my face. We all know that's not what's happening here. Hey. As I am coming to you, of course, from the Beige Void in North Hollywood, I want to say I really, really appreciate you. You are all fantastic. You mean a whole lot to me that you even hung out. Thank you so much. Patreon.com/JeffMay if you want to get cards in the mail every month, just like all the rookie card tiers do. Or if you want to sponsor podcasts and be a producer, there's lots of options. If you just want to hear stuff, that's perfectly fine. You can even sign up for free. You can sign up for free. You don't have to get any of the paid stuff. And just get like the random stuff that I post every once in a while. But yeah, I love each and every one of you, and I really appreciate you. So I don't know how I'm going to do the thumbs up thing that I normally do, other than just be like, bye. I don't know what I'm doing.